Today's topic is Collect-a-Thons and my top 3 Collect-a-Thons on the Nintendo 64. But what is a Collect-a-Thon? A Collect-a-Thon is a game that requires you to collect a certain amount of items to progress further. You can also get secondary items that you need to collect to get even further into the game. In third position, we have Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie is a phenomenal game. The music is fantastic. You cannot get that earworm out of your ear once you hear the intro music playing. Memorable soundtrack written by Grant Kirkhope, I think his name is? Oh god, I'm not very good with names. The story is pretty simple, but pretty fun at the same time. You have this evil witch who thinks she's the most beautiful creature, person in the country. And then this cute little bear Tootie's more pretty than she is, so she's gonna kidnap Tootie, throw into the machine and make herself beautiful while turning poor little Tootie into a big, fat, ugly bear. You are playing Banjo, the big brother, and the cheeky, dim-witted bird Kazooie, who's really rude and hates everyone in the game, and you gotta go out and save the sister. Pretty straightforward, right? So what do we collect in Banjo-Kazooie? Well, you need nodes. Each level has 100 nodes, and the nodes allow you to enter deeper into Gruntilda's lair. But each level also has 10 jigglies, or puzzle pieces. You cannot access a level unless you activate a big-ass puzzle that you'll see in Gruntilda's lair. So the first puzzle, I believe, is 1 jiggly pieces. I think the second one's either 2 or 3, I can't remember anymore, but you get the picture. To access new levels, you have to collect jigglies. To get further into the lair, you need the key nodes. And you can also collect other things, and you can collect red feathers for flying, golden feathers for immunity, eggs for attack, those silver skulls, or I call it the Mumbo skulls, so Mumbo Jumbo, he can cast a spell on you to help you to complete your mission. It's a phenomenal game. It has a lot of amazing characters, and the voice acting is really funny. It's actually not proper voice acting, but more characters going like fart sounds, burping sounds, you name it. And that's why I feel that Banjo-Kazooie deserves a 3rd place in this video. Now moving on to the game that started it all on the Nintendo 64, Super Mario 64, woohoo! So you play as your favorite Italian plumber. He was invited by Peach to go and eat cake with her, but of course Bowser kidnaps her and traps her and the evil toads, I like to call them evil, in the walls of the castle. Super Mario 64 was my first game on the Nintendo 64. The game is frigging phenomenal. Again, with the soundtrack, the music. I just remember all the stages with their unique soundtracks. Well, some soundtracks were copied, like the Snow levels had their shared soundtrack. The Water levels had a beautiful, unforgettable soundtrack. The first stage, Bob-Omb's Battlefield, had this really upbeat soundtrack. You have to collect 120 power stars if you want to finish the game 100%. Wait, is that all you can collect? The power stars? Is that it? Well, each mission and each level, you can only collect 1 star at a time unless you collect 100 coins that gives you a secret star. You need the stars to get further into the game. And not only the stars. The first boss room requires 8 stars to enter, but then you have to get the key from fighting Bowser to get even deeper into the castle. So you need a key for the basement and the upper floor. Without the keys, you can't finish the level. Without the stars, you can't get to the key. So yes, in my book, it counts as a Collect-a-Thon. Mario feels amazing on the Nintendo 64. It was his first 3D adventure, where you control him, he can do all these wacky jumps. There are even special abilities you can collect. I mean, the flying cap, the invisibility cap, and the Metal Mario cap, and each with their own unique abilities. You can also collect all kinds of coins. The 8 red coins, which unlocks a star, blue coins, which are worth 5 coins, and of course the 1-ups. So yes, Mario counts as a Collect-a-Thon, and it deserves to get 2nd place because it is a phenomenal game. I still play it today. I've played it a few times on Twitch already. If you haven't, you should check my Twitch channel out. Honorable mentions, Banjo-Tooie. Now, I'm very sorry to say I haven't gotten around to play Banjo-Tooie yet, but I know for a fact Banjo-Tooie is longer than Banjo-Kazooie, has a much bigger world, The story is far more grim than the original game. I have played it a tiny bit. I've played the first few levels. There are new abilities, even more stuff to collect, but however, since I haven't finished the game, I cannot give an honest opinion. Hence, it is placed under honorable mentions. I hope one day I can get around to play this game. And now we're moving to number 1. So which one is number 1? Another game made by Rare? Is it Rareware? Yes, you've guessed it. It is Donkey Kong 64. By far one of my favorite games on a Nintendo 64. Donkey Kong 64 brings back the lovable ape from the Country series, this time with his family. King Crusher Cruel is a bad crocodile who wants to destroy the apes. And he has, of course, stolen Donkey Kong's banana hoard. Now, something is really special about Donkey Kong 64. For starters, you need the expansion pack to play the game. And Donkey Kong 64 is in the Guinness Book of Records for being the game with the most collectibles ever made. I mean, it's crazy. You play as 5 characters: Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Tiny Kong, Lanky Kong, and Chunky Kong. That's his name. Poor Chunky. I love the big monkey. Each Kong has to collect 100 bananas in each level, and different color bananas. It gets better than that. They also collect each their own respectable coins. Donkey Kong can only collect yellow coins and his yellow bananas. Diddy Kong can only collect his red bananas. You get the picture. And each Kong can only collect their own golden bananas. So there's like separate missions in the levels for each Kong. Sounds big, right? Is that it? No, there is even more you have to collect. 2 special coins, a Rareware coin and an arcade cabinet coin. So there is so much to collect. There's so much going on. The game looks phenomenal. It plays phenomenal. You also have to unlock all kinds of crazy abilities to help you to get the golden bananas. And every Kong, you guessed it, has its own abilities which you can buy with coins from Cranky Kong. Hey, did you know it was actually the original Donkey Kong? And there's also the cousin Funky Kong, which will sell you weapons. And you thought that was it? Oh, no. It gets better. It gets far better than this. There's also Donkey Kong, I believe it's his girlfriend. She also unlocks instruments for you. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this game. I mean, I'm probably not even mentioning everything at the moment. The game is huge. It takes more than 20 hours to complete if you're going for 100%. I think it took me, 32 hours to complete the game on Twitch, 100% through several playthroughs. There are insane bosses. Each level has an end boss, and you have to feed the bananas to, I think it's to either a hippo or a pig at the big gate, and they will unlock the boss fight for you. So yes, you need to collect bananas, golden bananas, coins, and everything else. And did I say the music is absolutely fantastic? I promise you, I did not make a banana in my pants milkshake song. There was banana, it grows so big my pants exploded. All this cream came around here, it was banana milkshake in my pants. And everything is very memorable with the game. I mean, I still remember all the unique stages with all the unique mechanisms, all the cool gimmicks they threw in, the mini games, even though they're frustrating, they're really fun. It's just a lot of game worth every second you play with it. So that was my top 3 list. What did you think? I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below which games you enjoyed and which top 3 you would like me to do next time. I have most of the consoles. Don't be afraid to recommend me anything cool in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.